Кибидоп. Всем здорово, с вами Серый. Мы продолжаем проходить Synchronicity. Так, сейчас мы идем обратно в лагерь. Потому что мы добыли морфин. Так. Что за
This door
тайная
leads to a dingy back room. What the hell could be in here? I can hear the buzz of electricity coming from inside, but I can't figure out anything more without a little more light.
Ладно, потом разберемся. Так. Что, давай, иди. Так, все, давайте. Телефон там. СМС-очка пришла, посмотрел.
The street is even more desolate and silent than it was before. I guess while I was in the subterranean hospital for the dissolved, the soldiers called the curfew.
Так, ну нам-то без палева можно ходить. Эй, ты что здесь трешься? Ты в курсе, что тебя застрелили?
What's the matter?
It's my brother. He's disappeared. We don't know where he is.
What do you mean he's disappeared?
В каком смысле, блядь?
We
В
haven't
прямом?
seen him since he spoke to you, since he ran out of the church. We've been
Я тут ни
searching for
при
him
чем.
for hours and can't find him anywhere.
Просто
You
он
don't have any
неадекватный.
idea where he might have gone?
No, he simply ran out of the door, completely out of control. I've never seen him so upset, and we haven't heard anything from him since. I just know that something terrible has happened to him. My brother is very sick and he shouldn't be out there alone and unprotected. I fear the worst.
Calm down. There's no reason to think that anything has happened to him.
I have a feeling that something awful has happened. I'm sure of it. Besides, the soldiers have already called the curfew. If they find him on the street alone and lost, in his condition, my brother is a very beloved and respected person. But those beasts don't care who he is.
I understand.
We have to get off the street. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. Tell him we're waiting for him.
Of course. I'll do that.
Увижу, так передам. Так. Все срулили, значит, да, спать.
This home already has an owner.
О, эти бараны обратно пришли. Точнее, один-то где-то все еще ходит. Так, что за видение опять?
Oh no. Here comes that sensation again. It's like...
Да все, давай.
Good God.
Да пойдем, хватит одно и то же так говорить.
The camp is closed, Rat. Get away from the gate.
But I have to come in. It's urgent. What happened?
There's no understanding you worms. Always wanting to get out of here. Once you're outside, you're dying to get back in.
Я здесь
One of
живу
our
вообще-то.
soldiers was killed, and the camp will remain closed until the matter is cleared up. So take a hike.
There was an attack?
Yes, someone hit one of the sentries in the watchtowers with a rock and made him fall out. He was killed instantly. Luckily,
Неудачник.
it seems there was a witness who saw the perpetrators launch the projectile, and they have been detained.
Все-таки я
But we never
подставил
trust the testimony of a
малолеток.
rat, so we're waiting for the criminals to confess or for the murder weapon to turn up.
Орудие убийства-то у
I
меня.
don't think it's going to take very long to get the truth out of these kids. Or to find the weapon they used to commit the crime.
Good God. What have I done? I knew I shouldn't have gotten them mixed up in this. But they're just a couple of scared kids. Don't you see that? What are you planning on doing with them?
Killing an official is punishable by death, and martial law is quite clear in this respect. They acted as adults, and they will pay for their actions as adults. As
Придется
soon as they
признаться, что это я.
confess, or we find the weapon they used to commit the crime, we'll take care of matters. Do you have a problem with the law being enforced?
You're nothing but a gang of warped psychopathic pigs.
One more word and I'll blow your head off right now, bastard. I couldn't care less what privileges that bracelet might give you. Get out of my sight.
Those pigs are gonna kill the boys, and it'll be my fault. I'll be responsible for their deaths. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, and fast. But what?
Вот у меня есть рогатка. Я виновен.
Rifles against slingshots? That would be a real tight contest.
Нет, покажи им, что это я стрелял.
Shoot over there, even if I had a projectile.
Ага, признаваться-то не хочет. Что тут еще есть у меня? Пропуск.
I'm not gonna give this up just like that. Even though I already have my own way. I think
Это пропуск для больницы. Что-то я тупанул. Так, что еще? Кислотой в лицо ему давайте
I'm
плеснем.
not saying they don't deserve it. But
Не прокатит, да? То есть мне сюда сейчас не пройти. Ну вот, там есть вот эта штука. Значит, что мы кислотой, если плеснем.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Damn it. If I don't prevent it, those bastards in uniform are going to execute the boys. For God's sake, I have to think of some way to save them. And I have to do it
Я это и
now.
хочу сделать.
The only thing I'd achieve by doing that would be to...
Блин. Давайте мусор
Doesn't look
соберем.
like it's happening.
Хуй его знаю. Деревянный ящик.
A crate made of flimsy wood, lightweight and spacious.
А, тут чисто мусор можно собрать. Или что? Прочные прутья. Темный туннель.
The acid won't melt these bars.
И разъезд, а? А чё их разъезд? Кусачки.
Impossible. If these, I doubt they're going to get anywhere with these bars either.
Заебешь ты. Чё я сделать-то с ними, ёб твою мать, а? Это я твои перчатки нашел на.
I prefer to hold on to it. I think that
Сука, ты достал. Что сделать-то? Как я им помочь должен?
you have to let me in. I need to get into the camp urgently.
The camp will open when those brats confess to their crime, or when we find the murder weapon. Those two brats are going to pay a very high price for their insolence. And now, get lost, rat.
Those pigs are going to kill the boys, and it'll be
Надо
my fault.
орудие
I'll
убийства
be
куда-то
responsible for
подкинуть,
their
наверное.
deaths. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, and fast. The barbed wire surrounding the camp is incredibly tangled. And it looks like the army wanted to make it very
И чё?
I'm not going to be able to get through the barrier. The army will keep the camp until time is running out. And if I don't stop it, come on, Michael, you have to do something.
Да
I'm not going to be able to
да.
get through until... Even if...
Блять. Здесь так-то нечего делать. Я тут был уже, блин. Да ведь? Я просто этому тогда камень-то отдал.
Before I go down, I'll leave the heavy stuff here, in case the rope doesn't support my
Проповедник, он
weight.
куда-то побежал, может сюда, но я ведь сюда потом вроде спускался, его тут не было. А там что лежит, подождите. Вот это что? Кто сверток?
Jesus, it's the corpse of Reverend Blake.
Блять, я его первый раз не заметил.
In his delirium, he must not have seen the rope I left tied around the tree. It must have fallen from the top when he was trying to get down here. But what the hell was he looking for here?
Короче, я в прошлый раз его не заметил, потому что не знал, как предметы подсвечиваются.
Let's see
Сейчас
what's
мы
in here.
обчистим его. Это чё?
A damp, moldy business card. It's almost illegible, but it looks like it's from a place called Beechwood Oracle. Most of the text is too worn off to read. All you can make out of it is an address.
Мамецвуд 24.
24 Mammothswood Street.
Так, ладно. Что еще есть? лицо
He
преподобного
still has
Блейка
the
еще
same
есть.
grimace of terror as when he ran out of the church. What made him go mad? I don't care anymore. I'm afraid he took the answer with him
Вот
to the
урод,
grave.
даже ничего не
How long will
рассказал.
those animals in uniform wait before
не
shooting those
паникуй.
boys? Their time is running out. Jesus, Michael, think of some way to save them.
Ты достал, ты не паникуй. Так, карман посмотрели, лицо посмотрели, это что? Выйти. И что мне эта карточка даст?
So Beechwood Oracle is in fact a location. But what kind? Why was Reverend Blake carrying this card around? And why does that voice inside my head keep telling me to go there at any cost?
Давайте, не знаю, его... ну-ка, а если вот так вот сделать?
Good idea.
Во,
I could use Reverend Blake as a scapegoat to protect those children.
он все равно мертвый.
On the other hand, him being one of the most famous and respected men in the city, I doubt anyone would believe my story if I accused him of attacking the sentry in the tower.
Блядь, и что сделать? То есть рогатку я ему подсунул, типа подставил его, но его все узнают. Надо сделать, чтобы его никто не узнал, значит, то есть. Ну-ка, если кислотой. Такое лицо.
Very hard. But those children are innocents in all this. And those ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold blood. I have no other choice. God damn it! Had the visions again! Not now. I have to do this. I've got to do this. My head!
You've got to stop this, Michael. I can't stand it anymore. This has to end.
I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Please, Michael. Please. Make it stop.
Yes. That tiny cowardly demon.
Ты что, жену свою замочил или что?
That brutal sensation of acid running through your veins. Corroding, little by little, anything good and decent you might have left inside you, turning it into pain, rot, and emptiness.
Типа они сейчас подумают, вот так его, конечно, вообще не узнать. Все равно видно, что это преподобный Блейк. Типа сейчас они подумают, может, он вообще тающий. Да блин, я бы его все равно узнал. Давайте. О,
I remember. I can smell it, feel it, touch it.
в натуре. То есть он ему сейчас до конца отрежет.
That cowardly demon.
А может...
Dark and intimate specter that only you know. That gains strength in this new world.
Слушай, ты какой-то маньяк, парень.
Digging its claws
Посмотрите
into
на
your
его
soul
лицо,
like
это
a
ж просто
jagged piece
пиздец.
of glass. Whispering in your ear that what you're doing is right. Because nobody has the authority to tell you otherwise.
Good God. What have I done? What have I done? Why are you showing me this? Please, answer me.
Who was I before the catastrophe? Before the world collapsed? Do I really want to know?
Мне кажется, ты был серийным убийцей до катастрофы.
I'm afraid of myself.
Стопудово он был каким-то маньяком. Вот сейчас-то я его точно не узнаю.
There's no
Все.
time for guilt. To save those
А
children.
то, что ты весь в
well,
крови,
you
ничего
gotta do
страшного.
what- Damn it! I'm starting to sound like the hunter.
Давай, полезли. Так, все, ты все взял, да? Так, ладно. Пацаны, я нашел убийцу.
You have to let those boys go. They're innocent. You've got the wrong people.
What are you insinuating, rat? You better have a good reason for saying something like that, or we'll splatter your brains all over the wall of shame, and then use the kids for target practice.
I know who the guilty party is. I know who committed the crime. And I know where he is.
Hey, we've got to hear this. Start talking, rat.
Okay. Here goes. I hope those pigs take the bait, because if they find out the truth, I'm a dead man. The murderer was a deranged man I met in the city a few hours ago. He told me he was desperate, tired of the humiliation and violence he had to face every day.
He was determined to do something crazy. I didn't believe him at the time, but now I see that he wasn't kidding. After the attack, he committed suicide by jumping into the cesspit next to the camp road. You'll find him there. His face is unrecognizable from hitting the rocks and scraping against the rubble. But I'm sure you'll find the murder weapon next to his body.
We'll check out your story and see if it holds up.
We're approaching what looks like a body. It looks like that worm was right. Over.
What a mess. What the hell happened to his face?
Meh, who
По
cares?
щебню проехал, вам же сказали.
We found the guilty party with the murder weapon. Let those kids go. And unlock the camp gate. Over.
You can come in now, rat.
Так-то, по идее, это вообще такой бред. Просто чуваку кислоту вылили на лицо, потом ему осколком стекла лицо все расхерачили. Да, он там упал и по щебню проехался. Ну да, наверное, такие поверили. А то, что я, блядь, весь в крови подошел, сначала я подошел чистый, а потом, блядь, весь в крови, это как бы их вообще не смутило. И самое смешное, мы нашли, говорят, этого преступника и орудие убийства, просто рогатку. Они нашли чувака с рогаткой. Орудие убийства. Ну, это пиздец. Вы такие вояки, что я просто в шоке вообще. Тупорезы. Вообще, как они догадались, что он именно камнем стрельнул? Там вообще бред. Если они такие тупые, они бы никогда не догадались, почему он... Тот чувак с вышки упал. Подумали бы, что пьяный упал, да и все. Нет, они как-то догадались, что ему камнем в голову кинули. А то, что он, блядь, не мог так свое лицо проебать от того, что проехался по щебню, они не догадались, блядь.
I didn't ask for anything in return.
No, you're right. Yeah, I guess you've earned it. That's what we agreed. I'm an honest woman. I think you have a very wrong impression of me. Take your money, Michael.
All right, thank you and good luck. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around the camp.
Wait! Michael, is it money that you want? I have more money. I still have some savings. Those camp rats didn't manage to take it all. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I don't understand.
My husband is about to die. Without him, we'll be nobodies. Me and the kids. The soldiers don't even show us any respect anymore. A while ago, they broke in here to take them away, with no explanation. And it didn't matter to them in the least whose children they were. But if you stay here, all that could change. I still have some contacts. I could arrange for you to become the new Camp Mo. You're not like the rest of those rats out there, Michael. You're one of us. We'd be important again. We'd keep our privileges. Or do you want to be just another beggar in this sewer? I can't lower myself to that. I'd do anything. Stay here with us, Michael.
No. I don't doubt for a second that this woman would be capable of anything.
Жениться на ней.
Scorpion. I don't think that would be a good idea. It would be better for me to leave. Take good care of those boys. They're good kids.
Yeah. Get out of here, you disgusting rat. You're all alike. In
Такая
this
ты
camp,
тварь
all you rats
двуличная,
are alike.
пиздец.
I
Шла
don't
в
need
жопу
you.
сама.
I don't need any of you. You're just waiting to see us fall. But I won't give you the satisfaction, you disgusting rats. I'll do what I have to do. But you won't see me crawling around in the trash like you.
A cornered scorpion, surrounded by flames that are closing in. I think it would be best not to speak to this woman ever again. She could be dangerous.
Какая она опасная, пизды сейчас дадим. Так, ну чё, я ей подогнал этот морфин, она мне денег, да, дала. Значит, отлично. Деньги у нас есть. Соответственно, мы можем сейчас пойти туда, поговорить с этой тёлкой, раз деньги у нас есть. Но сначала мы отдадим роду записи о том, что нет никакого лекарства.
Michael, thank God you've come back. Colin is worse. His trances are getting longer and deeper. My wife and I are afraid the end is near. Please tell me that you've brought the medicine to cure his
К сожалению,
disease.
чувак, у меня плохие новости.
But this man deserves to know the truth. I owe him that. I'm sorry, Rod. You have to see this. It's an army report. It says that the cure we were talking about doesn't exist. That it never existed.
No, but there has to be a cure. There has to be hope for us. The vultures are starting to gather around our trailer, waiting for the end so they can take my son's belongings. Colin himself can see them from the window of his room.
Calm down, Rod.
Don't tell me to calm down. You've brought ruin to this house. You've come to sentence Colin to death, but that drug exists. It has to exist.
Listen to me, Rod. I've done everything in my power to find the drug, but there is no such thing. Try to understand. There's no cure for the dissolved.
The dissolved? I warned you, Michael. I warned you not to use that word in this house. Get out of here. Get out of our lives forever.
Wait, Rod. I'm sorry, but you promised to help me. You promised to help me get my identity back.
Help you? You've ruined our lives. You've condemned our little boy to death. Get out of here. Get out of here at once.
Michael? Michael, I have to talk to you. I have a message. I have a message from her.
My God, it's Colin. A message from her?
Michael! Michael, please! She told me to talk to you.
Where do you think you're going? Don't you dare go into that room.
Я тебе сейчас пизды дам, олень, ты меня раздражаешь.
But the boy, he called out to me by name.
Сначала такой вежливый был, а как понял, что я не могу помочь, сразу нахуй послал.
Michael! Michael! I have a message from her.
Давай уйди с дороги, олень.
Damn you! Don't go near that door. Get out of this house. Listen, Michael. We have a gun in that room with 2 bullets in it. Don't make me waste one of them on you.
It's all right, Rod. Calm down. I'm leaving.
And as for you, vultures, drawn by the scent of death, I won't let you take anything. You hear me? Not a single thing. When this is over, when he's gone, I'll make sure there's nothing left
это я уже видел.
You won't get anything.
Да-да-да.
You won't get anything.
Все, он закрылся окончательно. Эй, давай говори через окно со мной. Она смотрит на меня. Так.
Even if there was something inside there, jeez, that bonfire is too hot to touch. Amidst these flames, Colin's belongings are going up in smoke.
Ни себе, ни людям, да, называется. Так. Я бы так же поступил на самом деле. Сразу такие дикари прибежали, грязные, сука, животные. Давай не начинай заново, а? Блядь, я это видел, господи. Он столько раз уже видел эту фигню и каждый раз удивляется. Я бы уже привык давно. Я бы реально уже давно привык. Так, пойдемте, у нас же бабки, я сейчас надо с ней поговорить. Так, значит, привет, пацаны.
Hey, you guys.
Hello again, pal. Have you come back to spend some time with Rose, or do you just enjoy wasting our time?
Подожди. На бабки.
I brought money. Let me see Rose.
Hey, this is a lot of dough, pal.
So, is it enough?
More than enough. This'll get you into Rose's van for the rest
Нахрен
of
ты
the
им
night.
столько денег дал,
All
олень?
you can eat. Have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but be careful with the merchandise. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah, I get it.
До утра. Мог бы им дать немножко, чтобы на 2 минуты-то зайти, олень. Взял все деньги, отдал. Он ты вообще тупой.
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead. You came back.
Заодно и почпокаемся, раз уж заплатили, да?
Are you here to save me? Have you brought me my baby? They won't let me leave here to look for him. He's all I have left in the world. I don't have anyone else. Will you help me? That's why you came back, isn't it? Or did you come back for the other thing? Do you want
Давай,
me to take off
раздевайся.
my clothes and lie down on the mattress?
I'd like to talk to you, Rose. You told me you had a secret to tell me. I need to hear it.
Yes, Mr. Sleepyhead. I know a secret about you. It's something very important, but I'm not going to tell you.
Чё, дура, что
Why
ли?
not?
Because you haven't brought me my baby. I asked you to
Где его
help me and you
высунуть?
haven't done it. I want to hold my baby again and rock him to sleep. Aren't we friends anymore, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, of course we're still friends. But Rose, please. I need to know what it is. What is the secret?
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a riddle. I have something of yours from before the Great Wave. It's the key for you to lock and unlock your chest of dreams.
Давай
you
сюда.
Sleepy bear. But I won't give it to you unless I can hold my baby
А если я тебе
again.
пиздюлей
Key
сейчас
to my
дам?
chest of dreams? I don't know what the devil she's talking about. But if it's something from before the Great Wave, no doubt it could help me recover my past. Rose, I don't have time for games. Give me whatever you have, please.
No, no! You have to help me first. Please bring me my baby. I want to rock him to sleep again, like in the picture on the wall. Have you seen the picture of my baby and me? It was taken before the Great Wave. I have no one else. I need my baby.
Да,
Bring him to
блядь,
me.
что ж ты
Bring
одно
him
и
to
то же
me.
повторяешь?
Bring him to me.
Hey, pal, you can have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but don't mess up the merchandise. Don't make us come in there. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
All right, Rose, all right. Calm down. No, I don't want you to lie down. Tell me, Rose, why can't you leave here?
It's because of them. They don't let me go any farther than that empty lot over there. They say I have to be ready in case a client comes. They only let me go see Rod and Colin in their trailer every once in a while.
And why don't you run away?
Those men are too scary, Mr. Sleepyhead. They yell at me and hit me if I don't do what they say. Sometimes they lock me in here in the dark for hours. And I'm afraid the soldiers will come back. They say they'll call them, and if I don't behave, they'll hurt me again. I'm so afraid of the dark. Aren't you? Colin is afraid of the dark too. Before he got sick, he told me, and now they won't let me see him anymore. I like the light better. Do you like the lights in my room, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, they're very pretty, Rose.
It's like it's Christmas every day, isn't it? But the one who
Да
scares
тут
me
такой
most is
срач,
the
какое
hunter.
Рождество.
He's always ordering everyone around with a voice like an angry lion. He even gives orders to those men outside. He's like a horrible big dog about to bite you. I get the shivers every time he comes to visit me. But I like your voice very much, Mr. Sleepyhead. You sound like a knight in a fairy tale. And I'm your princess.
You said you don't have anyone. Where is your family?
I don't know, Mr. Sleepyhead. The last time I saw them was when that great wave came. They said they were leaving, but that they'd come back to find me. And then they left me alone with my baby. They told me they'd only come back if I took good care of him. If I held him and rocked him to sleep, like in the picture on the wall. Did you see my baby and me in the picture, Mr. Sleepyhead? But someone took him while I was asleep. You see, I had this dream while those soldiers were hurting me. Do you like to dream, Mr. Sleepyhead?
It depends on the dream, Rose.
I dream about my baby a lot, sleeping in his little cradle. And I also dream about my room in the house I used to live in before the Great Wave. The sun came in through the window every morning and lit up everything. Sometimes it looked like the walls were going to catch fire. This room is darker. I don't like the dark. That's when they come and hurt me. And sometimes they lock me here in the dark to punish me if I don't do what they say. Have you brought me my baby, Mr. Sleepyhead?
That poor girl is more disturbed than I thought.
Давай
It looks like her
отключим.
mind hasn't been able to deal with all the pain of these last few months. Someone needs to get her out of here. No, Rose. I'm sorry. I haven't brought you your baby. Goodbye, Rose. I should be going now.
No.
Я потом
Don't
так не
go.
смогу зайти, я
Please.
надеюсь.
Will you help me, Mr. Sleepyhead? Will you bring me my... Be my
Господи.
knight in shining armor. Bring me what I ask and...
I'll try, Rose. I promise.
Чё там? Ручная дрель. Все, больше ничего нет. Ладно. Так, здесь что у нас? Роуз, зеркало.
There's makeup scattered at the foot of this mirror. I suppose those savages out there force Rose to put on makeup to make herself look older than she really is.
Грязный матрас. Куча одежды.
It would break Rose's heart to see me stealing her baby's clothes. I'm not gonna do that to her.
Давай бери. Это фотка? И чё?
It's a page torn out of a very old magazine. In her delirium, poor Rose thinks it's a photograph of her and her baby taken before the Great Wave.
Так, ладно. Матрас, зеркало, инструменты, Роуз, это чё? Гирлянда. Ну, пойдемте.
A string of lights with every single one of its bulbs smashed. I'd say this is a present by the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Дрель,
A
зачем
hand
нам
drill,
дрель?
perfect for making holes in hard surfaces. In a world without electricity, this is the only way to do it.
Так, ладно.
Hey, you're quick, pal.
So, how'd our little mouse do?
Rose was talking to me about a baby, her son. Do you know where he is or how I can find him?
That little mouse's mind is gone. I wouldn't pay much attention to what she says.
Hey, as far as I know, her entire family died in the Great Wave. After the explosion, she wandered around in a daze for weeks, until she finally ran into a group of drunken soldiers who wanted to, you know, have some fun with her. When we found her, all she had left was that wrinkled old magazine clipping clutched in her hand. It's her pride and joy. Now she's got it stuck up on the wall of the van.
And as far as the baby's concerned, probably not alive anymore. If it ever existed. Who knows what goes on in that nutcase's head?
Then she really is all alone. She doesn't have anyone.
Of course she does. She has us now. My partner and I are sort of like, her new family.
We protect her and we feed her. We actually keep her alive. And you can bet your ass we will. As long as our little mouse still has that small fortune between her legs.
So this business is really just another one of the hunter's rackets?
Hey, careful what you say. We're independent businessmen.
The hunter just lets us operate in his territory. He gives us protection and sends us clients. In exchange for a percentage, of course.
Fair's fair.
Yeah, fair's fair.
Of course. No doubt. I just hope that someday those bastards find themselves face to face with some of that fairness they talk about, wherever it might come from. I don't have anything else to discuss with you two.
Okay, come back anytime you like. You paid for her. The door to the van is open to you all night long.
Не забуду. Ладно, здесь закончим. Продолжим в следующей серии.
No. Here comes that sensation again.
Опять гальки.
It's like, well,
Продолжим в следующей серии. Это был Synchronicity. С вами был Серый. Пока.